The advice presented in this broadcast is intended for entertainment purposes only. It should be assumed that the panelists are not experts in any topic that may arise. Yes, including that one. Be advised at your own risk.
And Dayna.
Oh, hello there, friends, and welcome in. This is Questionable Advice. Go ahead and grab a cup of coffee, snuggle up with a blanket, and we're gonna give you some real life advice today. So what's gonna happen is, we're all friends here. We can chat. So we're gonna ask you if you could go ahead and put in the comments some real everyday life stuff that you could really use some advice on today. We're gonna keep the topics broad and general, so anything. It could be friendship, pets, romance, your career, something you said to Bob the other day on the internet. Who knows? Just anything that you want advice about, and our panelists are gonna give you some real advice. Some of it's gonna be really useful and helpful to you, and then it might go a little downhill from there. But we're comedians. We come from all sorts of walks of life. So if you want to go ahead and put the things that you would love some advice on in the comments. Brian's here. He's going to be helping us out with the tech.
Hello.
And I have a wonderful panel of people to help you out with your queries. So our first panelist today is Tessa.
Oh, here she is.
Oh, hello. It's a pleasure to be here today. I'm ready to change lives and hopefully enlighten.
Very good.
Thanks, Tessa. And our second panelist today is Justine.
Hello, everyone. I'm lactose intolerant, and this is Lactaid brand milk.
Oh, look at you.
Oh, thanks, Justine. See, things aren't always what you think they are, audience. Don't judge. Patrick is our third panelist.
And hello, everyone. I'm the unhinged conspiracy theorist. I just wanted to let you guys know that smoking cigars give you superpowers.
Perfect.
Nice. Okay. Hey, there's Brian.
I'm in the corner in a circle.
He's one of our friends, too.
I don't give advice. You don't want my advice ever. But I do have a lot of questions for all of you right off the bat.
I'm going to write in my advice journal?
Yeah.
Bring them on.
I'll list them off and then you'll pick them, right, Dayna?
Yep.
All right, here we go.
Get a few things.
Let's see. Where's my future husband at? How do I keep plants alive? How can I get myself to drink more water? What should I do? What should I do about my husband snoring? The pillow over his face isn't working. How do I cut back on sweets? Nick George wants to know how he gets more Instagram followers. How should I style my hair? How do I stop a toddler from hitting me in the face? Seems very specific. Should I call the FBI on my Hound 9000? Sarah wants to know if Nick George even has an Instagram account. How do I not get frustrated with my daughter doing math? Let's see.
Okay.
Why is life? All right, you got a lot of questions.
Oh, great.
Lactate for the win.
Okay. So, wow. Thanks, everyone in the audience. I'm just going to go ahead and grab from a few of these. Let's start with something a little bit easy for the panelists. How do we get our friends to drink more water? I think that's an important thing we all need to do.
Yeah, I can start out with that because I honestly have the same struggle. One of the things that I like to do, and this is completely not sponsored, but I like to use Liquid IV. If you can see it, it's a flavored water additive that has electrolytes in it, and it comes in fun flavors like pina colada, like I'm drinking tonight. So that's a fun way to start drinking more water.
Oh, nice.
And Miss Tessa, if I could piggyback off of that, as you guys can see in the back, I have this glowing crystal. If you plug in crystals in your house, they suck up all the dryness and the moisture, and it just makes you want to drink. It really does.
Oh.
Ooh, that's some great advice, Mr. Patrick. But what I would like to suggest to everyone, just to have water continuously in your body, is to fall asleep in the bathtub, and your body will absorb that. Possibly when you snore, you inhale it and drink it in as you sleep. And that is my advice.
Oh, great. Well, I think there's a lot of really useful stuff here. So hopefully Michelle up there can, I think it was Michelle, can get some more water. Okay. Oh, I think it was Josh who's got some problems with his daughter's math. How can he become less frustrated doing math with his daughter?
Look, Josh, I suck at math, but you know what's a really good resource is YouTube. The University of YouTube. Just look it up, and I'm sure someone has a video on it. Hashtag epic cheat meal.
So I've watched some of Josh's videos, and I've noticed he has a wife. And I'm pretty sure if you like give her sparkly things, she'll go do math for your daughter. And you don't have to. You just have to bribe your wife. I hear diamonds are nice, or like gadgets, or like other things that women like.
No, that's a good point. That's a good point, Dayna. And I would love to kind of roll that forward. Josh, remind yourself and your daughter that as long as you're pretty, math doesn't matter.
And Josh, I was just going to say, oh, I'm sorry, Dayna. What were you going to say?
I was just going to say that's why I was good at math. But go ahead, Patrick.
I was going to say, Josh, you know, some of those cheat videos with all those desserts, all you have to do is just feed them, and they, you know, they want to eat, you know, one donut, 2 donuts, 3 donuts. How many is that? See, math. Lost count already.
Donuts.
Oh, so you mean like by common core, you mean like the core of your stomach that will then get bigger as you eat donuts?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
Very good.
Okay. We seem to. Oh, Sarah had a great one. How do we help Sarah keep her plants alive?
Her plants.
Sarah, you see this nice cigar here. I got it on a trip actually with Nick George. These nice cigars, I still have them. What you do is you light them and then you just blow smoke on them.
Oh, that was some good advice.
I need a
Patrick.
lighter.
That's very good.
Yeah.
You see this pipe? I got this at a smoke shop. Best thing you can do is ingest your plants with marijuana so they feel better about their self-esteem, and so that they grow mentally and physically. Plant-based.
So you guys see this lollipop. So I got this on a trip with George Nicholas. And the thing is, if you want to make sure your plants will stay alive like this, is you actually need to have a candy plant a la Charlie and the Chocolate Factory when they go into the wonderful land. If you have candy, it will never die on you. So candy is forever, much like diamonds.
Again, I want to piggyback off of Tessa. You are so right. I just want to show you guys something. You know, I got my Mike and Ike's. My Snickers white chocolate.
Oh, white chocolate. Fun.
Oh, there I dropped all the candy, and you know I have another suck here. So it's all about feeding your plants sweets. That's what you got to do.
Smart.
Yeah.
Oh.
Smarties.
Ah, ain't no dum-dum, Tessa.
Oh, goody bar.
Oh, you made me snicker at that.
It's gonna be one of those nights.
Whatchamacallit this night. Remember those?
Oh, stop it.
Remember those?
Evan has another question, by the way. He wants to
Oh.
know, how do I motivate myself to exercise? Which is kind of, it's the beginning of the year and everyone's looking for self-improvement.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and do that one. How can Evan motivate himself to exercise more?
Let's talk
Evan,
about Common
you know
Core,
what I
right?
do- Yeah, like Dayna said earlier, that core. But you know what I do, Evan? Nothing. And you look at me. I'm perfect,
You look great.
right? Yeah, am I right? Yeah.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people out there right now that are like walking their dogs. And I'm sure that if you like provoke either the owner or the dog, they'll like chase you down the street. And I heard running is very good exercise. So if you just like piss off some people or some dogs or like geese, there's a pond by your apartment, Evan, that you can go get chased by geese. Like that's also a good option.
I like that, Dayna. Some fear-based exercise. That's right. Anything that you fear, put it behind you and you'll run away from it. I.e., maybe a relationship that you're in. Maybe have your partner run after you and you just want to get away as far as possible. I have a healthy relationship. This is not reflecting me, but again, fear-based. Are you afraid of spiders? Run away from spiders.
Okay.
That is, yeah.
So I personally studied at the School of Cartoons. And so one thing I've seen that works quite well to motivate man and dog alike is actually strapping onto you a mechanism that will have a hot dog just in front of you like this. And you will run for miles trying to get at that hot dog. I've seen it countless times. And again, I studied actually Roadrunner. And that is going to help you get in shape.
Chasing wieners is a good one.
Yeah.
And it hasn't helped me much yet.
Yeah. What are you talking about, Patrick's love life?
Big kid, Patrick. We love you.
I like how your advice, Tessa, was just strap on a wiener and everything's fine.
Hey.
Oh,
I didn't say strap on. I didn't say strap on.
Tessa,
That
I'm going to
advice
have
applies
to try
many
that one.
things in your life.
See how motivated I am?
Yes, Charlie's emojis.
Evan says, "Thank you for the advice."
You're
welcome.
welcome, Evan, anytime. And you know, I take clients offline, so just DM me and I might give you some more advice.
I'll give you something.
Okay, strap on that advice right there.
Yeah.
Oh, Justine.
I would just like to give a big thank you to Evan for recording the opening disclaimer for this show. It's really fun, and I'm really excited to have that here. So thank you, Evan. You'll be repaid in advice and free sessions with Patrick.
Free sessions.
Sessions.
Hey, speaking of not paying or paying for activities, what do you got going on, Brian?
Oh, that's a good segue. That's nice. We have a bunch of stuff going on at the Comedy Spot. There's links to, if you want to get some merch, there's a link to that in this video. If you want to take a class, an online class, you can do that. There's a link. You can take Justine's improv class or my sketch class or storytelling. Also, if you ever want
Patrick, your lighter doesn't work. It's not working.
That's some good advice there. I'm sorry.
if you ever want to do a shout out to somebody, like it's somebody's birthday, you can request a shout out. We'll put a big banner across the screen during a live stream show. There's a link in the description of this video to do that. That's it. That's all I'll push for right now. But we have tons of stuff going on. Thank you, Dayna, for the opportunity to remind people.
Thank you for being here and sharing all your cool stuff with us. I put a note in my advice journal.
Oh, nice. Very good.
Okay, so someone in the audience asked about where, yes, invite. Oh, there's a disclaimer for a reason. So somebody asked, where's their future husband? I mean, I would just like to hop in here as someone who is also waiting for a future someone. That maybe they're hanging out together, but you know, I'm focused on the present me and who I like to be and knowing like what I'm looking for and who's important, because I would rather be alone doing cool stuff that I like than being stuck with someone that sucks. So like don't hurry it along. The right person will come around when you're ready and they're ready, and like don't settle for someone that isn't the right thing.
Look, Dana's got some good ideas and values there, but if you want to get a quick date, you want to go on the Grinder, the Bumbles, the Hinges, and all that good stuff. That's where you're going to find a really good date. A really good date.
I love how you go from Grinder to Bumble like they're equivalent.
It just depends on the quality of date you're looking for. If you're looking up for a one-night stand, Grinder. If you're looking for something slightly more long-term, Bumble. Just slightly.
Interesting. Well, she asked future husband, so my advice is to find yourself a DeLorean. Go to the future, figure out who that person is, and then come back to the present and stalk them.
Nice.
You know,
That's worth
let me throw this little conspiracy in there. If you look for a date, will you find a date? And if you find a date, will you look for a date? Think about that.
Oh, so you don't want to create
What?
like a paradox with the time
Okay.
travel?
So guys,
See, didn't that just blow your mind?
I'm still thinking about your donut question from earlier. So.
yeah.
Oh, and eat more
So
donuts.
the thing is, I love your guys' advice. I think that's great. I think it's great to say, put yourself out there, work on yourself. But have you thought of maybe who's right next to you already? Yeah. Just marry your animal. If it's not legal now, it will be eventually.
I was just gonna throw something out there, Tessa. You like a little pussy?
Oh my God!
Jesus.
That was my stab at a pun. I'm sorry. I tried a little bit. I'm unhinged.
You know what?
Remember? See, unhinged
Patrick-
right there.
Patrick, I love pussy. Okay? I love it.
Patrick, can you
I
have
mean,
dogs?
look at it.
Doggy style?
But okay, but what if I'm like more into like the not domesticated type of animals? Like, is this still
Ooh,
possible?
tiger.
Like, do I need to go to a zoo and find some? Like, do I need to buy the
No.
pet to marry it?
No. You got to go just straight into the woods. You got to
Okay.
get something that is wild and free, just like you and your soul.
Okay.
Okay, you need to find a mountain lion. Oh, can you imagine? Or like a panther. Oh, a black panther. Can you imagine?
I mean, it's already got mountain in the name in it.
Ooh. Okay.
And I just wanted to clarify something. I meant pussy
no.
willows.
Okay.
What were you
And
guys
I
thinking?
I wanted to clarify something too. I meant vaginas.
That's what I thought too.
All right.
Okay, well, I think we solved that one pretty well. We got lots of great options. Okay, invite us to the wedding. I give good gifts. And if you're in the audience right now and you're like, hey, this is going so well, I've got a topic. go ahead and put them in the chat anytime you come up with something. I got a few more here. Oh, this one would be great because I don't know how to do this either. How do you go to bed before 3 a.m.?
Oh man, I have no advice for this. Whew.
Oh, well, okay,
I
I do
usually-
because I struggle. Sure, go ahead, Patrick.
Oh,
No, you go. I was just gonna say I usually wait until 2:59, and then
Oh.
it's before 3 a.m. And then it just works out that way.
Okay.
It really does. It works out that way.
So the thing is, and I'm going to be serious now, I have insomnia. I have terrible insomnia sometimes. And one of the things that I find helps is just getting consistent routine. You just have to go to bed. Even if you're not tired yet, go to bed, but also waking up in the morning. Sometimes waking up in the morning at the same time every day, that's what you need to do. And then you'll be tired enough at night. The other thing, again, not sponsored, but the Calm app is actually quite nice.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I use one of those like fake rain machine noises, and so it like kind of clears out my head.
Me too. Me
Don't-
too.
Yeah.
And
I still,
I'll just
you still don't sleep.
I'll be a little serious too with you, Tessa. I actually
Oh, thank
have
you.
a sleep apnea, so I sleep with a CPAP machine, and it actually really does help. So if you have sleep problems, you could go to a doctor and maybe get a sleep study done, and you'll find out if you have sleep troubles.
That's a good point. Actually, can I share an anecdote with the team? So Patrick and I went on a trip to Las Vegas with a group of people before, and we were both put into the snoring room. We were told that we were not allowed into the quiet room. We were put into the other room. And so that might be a solution too, is don't be in the snoring room.
Yep, I agree.
Well, I think like I'm most likely to stay up like that late if I'm, hanging out with other people. So I think what I need to do, right? You need to do right. If other people are keeping you awake, you need to like hire some kind of like bodyguard to go to their house and make them go to bed. So that way they can't keep you awake and then you can go to bed. Because it's really not your fault. It's those other people for keeping you up all night's fault.
Yeah, everyone has some great advice. All I gotta say is go to your local alley. There's probably a guy there who sells Ambien, like a ton of it, and take it at 9 o'clock. That's definitely before 3 a.m. You could even take it at 1 a.m. and you should still be good. So yeah, find your local alley drug man.
And it's super fun, like if you don't fall asleep in time with the Ambien, like you don't go to bed, I hear you hallucinate, and it could be a great party,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do fun tweets like Roseanne.
Oh.
Roseanne Barr.
Mm-hmm.
Ow, stop it.
Okay.
Fighting.
How's that lactose-free milk, Justine?
It's great. Look at the legs on this thing. Oh shit! I just spilled milk.
It's got a lot of legs.
Oh. Does anyone have advice how to get lactose-free milk out of my carpet? Mark, if you're watching, can you bring me a paper towel? And more milk.
A dairy-free paper towel, though.
Yes, please.
No.
Okay, so I'd really like to help Nick George get some more Instagram followers. How can we do that?
Well, I'll start out by saying Nick George is he's a great person, and he is a great carpenter, and he builds things. So if he just would advertise his wares, he might get people to buy into his stuff and get more followers.
Oh.
That's fantastic advice.
Yeah,
And
didn't he build the new stage there at the comedy spot?
Stage and the mobile bar
Yeah.
and the
They should
bar, all the bars.
Yeah. And a side table in my kitchen.
Oh, nice.
Oh wow!
Wonderful things.
Or if he wanted to sell his wares in a different way on Instagram, He looks a lot like Anne Hathaway.
Oh,
So
yes.
he should like do some side-by-side photos where he dresses up in outfits that looks just like her, and then like restages some famous movie scenes. I think that would get people really pumped for his Insta.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No. So speaking of pumped, maybe we do a shift. Maybe we do a little bit of a pivot and take that Anne Hathaway idea, and maybe Nick George puts together a phony Anne Hathaway OnlyFans account, saying that he's Anne Hathaway, but he's actually not, getting money, getting followers on OnlyFans, because who cares about Instagram followers at this point? You just want to get people that are paying you to see what they think is nudes of Anne Hathaway, and it's actually nudes of Nick George.
I'd like to see that.
Here's Nick George's profile picture. It's right here.
Oh yeah.
So
Cute.
Yeah.
Also, I learned
Great.
today that Anne Hathaway prefers to be called Annie, so I think we should start calling him Nikki, because that would be on brand.
Nikki sounds awesome.
I think I want to combine sort of like everyone's idea. So Patrick was talking about carpentry, and Dayna was talking about trying on different things, and then adding in the OnlyFans, but also adding on who has the best followers, like #1 follower in the world. Jesus Christ, he was also a carpenter. About it. So had a hint of magic, like turning water into wine, because you do magic, possibly walking on water. But yeah, that's my advice for you, Nick.
I have some more questions. Do you want to write them down? Maybe hit them up later on.
Yeah.
Nate says, when it's safe, if I were to go on vacation, where should I go to? That's a good question. That's thinking about the future.
Okay. I have an answer for that if we're gonna jump in there.
Yeah,
we're
let's
gonna do it. I would say come to the great city of Sacramento, California, and you know what? Go to dinner, and then why don't you see a show at the Sacramento Comedy Spot?
And we're also really close to like the ocean, so you could go to see the beach, and then you could go to San Francisco, and you could go Lake Tahoe. So it's like a very central location to hit up like
And then
all the
come
cool
back.
things.
It's like Greg
Then come back and
Saban's,
see a show.
yeah, it's like Greg Saban's song. You're always 2 hours away from where you'd rather be.
That's true.
Yeah, just to wrap that all in a big package too. Also, once you go see a show at the Comedy Spot, and then you travel to San Francisco, and then you come back to this Comedy Spot, and then you get to see me, and then I'm gonna be at the front door giving you some good advice on what other shows and classes and things you can do at the Comedy Spot.
That's right. And there's lots of alleyways near the comedy spot. More than likely, there's a man with Ambien there. Take that, hallucinate on this vacay of yours after you've seen shows at the comedy spots. You're nice and laughed out. And then you can just explore Midtown.
And if you want like a really good like exploratory adventure of Sacramento, we have a lot of Pokemon Go players, like a lot. And like we know where all the like good spots are, like the weird art where like you don't really know what they're doing, but it's like on the side of a wall really big. And you get to meet a lot of really cool people that have like never been on dates because they don't do that. They play Pokemon all day. It's a great time. I hope you can walk and you have like 6 battery packs because we're going all day.
Okay.
Like all day.
Wait, why don't they make Pokemon Go kind of like Tinder? So it's like you meet people who also like Pokemon Go. So you like catch them because they're a catch. You gotta catch them all, and then you love the same things.
So it's kind of like poke me, man. Go.
Oh.
Okay. That's copywritten. Actually, Dayna and Justine are going into business, and
Let's do it.
I
Hello,
like
Shark.
how this swung from get illicit drugs inside of, in an alley to let's go hang out with the dorks and go play.
And you can rate them based on like the Pokemon. Like I would give that guy 1 Squirtle.
Oh,
Squirtle.
well, if you play with my
Ooh,
butt,
only
I'll give
one?
you a Squirtle too.
Yeah.
So yes, come to Sacramento.
Wait, a Squirtle's a good thing, is it? Is
Yes.
it okay.
Okay.
Yes.
It depends on what county you're in, actually. Depends on the county.
Got it.
Oh yeah. By the way, Nate says, "Oh yeah, hell yeah, that's good advice. He'll see you guys there."
Yay!
Good job.
We're changing lives already. Okay, do we have any other ones, Brian?
Oh, let's see. There were some questions. Should I get the new Mac Mini with the M1 silicon chip? Listen, to be quite honest with you, I bought one, and yes, they're pretty amazing. So there you go. You can take that to the bank. Tim wants to know if Brian, me, is an angel or a devil on Patrick's shoulder. Let's see here.
Chaotic neutral.
Trying to see if there's I have a Batman costume. Will Nick George be my Catwoman? Weird.
Put it on OnlyFans.
Yeah,
Ooh, the two of you
Yes.
can have an OnlyFans.
I like it.
We're making a lot of business ideas tonight. A lot of business happening.
What can I do instead of watch TV? And then Michelle said, "That's seriously all I do. I need help." So you can help out Michelle.
TikTok.
Yeah, let's do
Watch
that.
TikTok instead.
No, do not replace it with TikTok. It's
Yeah,
worse.
watch TikTok. Then you learn cool dances.
And just to go off of Tessa, watch YouTube videos. More YouTube videos. And more YouTube videos. And more YouTube videos.
Okay.
And then you'll find some interesting conspiracy theories on there. Oh, my mother just said hi.
Oh.
Be good, Patrick.
Wait, Patrick, were you named
And so
after your
my s-
mom? Wait, Patrick, is your mom Pat?
Yeah, her name is Patricia, and then oh my goodness.
Wow.
That's cool. That's fun.
Yeah. This isn't about me. This is about the advice.
Okay.
Yeah, so I saw this in a movie once that you don't have to watch the movie to like do it because you're trying to watch less TV, right? But like if you get a bunch of jars and then you don't leave your house and don't have a bathroom and you just like pee in jars and then like keep them everywhere, you can then like run experiments on them, maybe test their pH, maybe like put them at different levels and then like spin the edge of the jars to see the music that it makes, and then you're like doing music.
Yeah.
I think Leonardo DiCaprio did this, and he's a pretty smart guy.
Pea jars?
Get a
Yeah,
hobby.
pea jars.
Pea
That's
jars
your
instead
advice.
of TV.
We're not watching TV.
I think the thing is, no, Dayna has a great point. It's getting a hobby, getting something that you're focusing on that's not TV. So, like, for example, maybe you want to get outside. Maybe you start taking up being a serial killer. That's fun. The fun of the hunt.
It is, yeah.
Wait a second. Serial killer gets. Wait, hold on.
The advice presented in this broadcast is intended for entertainment purposes only. It should be assumed that the
No, it's
panelists
not
are not
this, though.
experts in any
No.
topic that may arise.
No, I'm an
Yes,
expert. I'm an
including
expert
that
in.
one. Be advised.
No, I'm an expert in being.
Well, no, Tessa's right
I'm
because
following your passion.
Tessa's right because she's real serial killer. There's Frosted Flakes, there's Fruity Pebbles, there's Blueberries.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I got a
And that's good with you.
question. I got a question from Chris Emery. He says, "How do I try to like the music of Pitbull?" Yeah,
Okay.
Mr. Worldwide.
yeah.
I mean, I'm personally of the opinion of like you like what you like and nothing's. I mean, there's bad music, like I've heard some, but like
George
for the
knows.
most part, it's, you know what, vibes with you, and if you don't like it, that's okay. I mean, sometimes exposure to like new music helps you like get acclimated to it, and then you'll start to appreciate it. Maybe listen to like some Pitbull adjacent stuff, like check it out on Pandora or something. But like don't try too hard, just let it vibe if it vibes.
So I would say just get music by other dogs other than pit bulls, like my dog here. He's a Dachshund mix. So you can get a Dachshund mix playlist, or you can get a come here, this one right here.
Oh, no.
He didn't. Or you can get a Terry Poo mix. They make good music.
Oh, I see.
You know, you heard him. You heard him sing already when I picked him up. So, yeah.
There's definitely a higher pitch than Pitbull.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I think you failed to mention Snoop Dogg, Patrick. I think that would have been the next step.
Step up, right? Yeah.
Or just continually listen to the Baha Men, Who Let the Dogs Out, mixed in with some Pitbull, so you have some familiarity with some Pitbull.
Yeah. If I may, and this is from personal experience, to be able to really get into Pitbull, to enjoy it, to get into Mr. Worldwide, you just got to get friggin' slammered. You got to get so drunk. And then honestly, it kind of slaps. Then you're going like this. You're like, Dolly.
I mean, that's true. The only time I like the song Party in the USA is when I'm like 6 Sheets of the Wind. Like, I hate Miley Cyrus, but when I'm hella drunk, that song's my jam.
Oh, I love that song no matter what, every day of the week.
Oh, me too. I put my hands up, playing my song. Butterflies fly away.
Oh, I had another question here too. I had 2 questions.
Okay.
How do I break my Diet Mountain Dew addiction? And what do you all do for headaches? I think that's kind of a universal one. So
Yeah. Ooh. Both of those.
So
Diet Mountain Dew.
So
Mountain Dew.
who drinks Diet Mountain Dew?
That's a good point.
Drink the real stuff.
Disgusting. Yeah. Honestly.
If you want to get rid of that addiction, you want to get yourself a good bottle of red. That'll do it right there.
That's the Mountain Dew
break-
wine.
That'll break your addiction right there.
Or clearly you just ask a panel of people that you don't know, and then they'll just shame you for drinking Diet Mountain Dew.
I guess so.
Because clearly that was just our natural reaction. It was like, what the hell?
I didn't know that existed, to be honest. I did not know. Code Red.
I didn't
Mountain
know.
Dew Code
Yeah.
Red.
Ooh,
Very
or
good.
Baja
Switch
Blast. Baja Blast. That's a good
Oh
one,
my
too.
God. The Baja Blast Freeze from Taco Bell,
Yes.
decadent.
Yes.
Decadent.
Yeah. I like that one
We're
too.
just
Replace it with real stuff.
replace it with a better type of Mountain Dew.
Because
Yes.
if you're gonna eat like drink
Yes.
like poison chemicals, you might as well drink like the real sugar. I mean, if I'm gonna watch like the Princess Diaries 2, I don't want Nick George. I want Anne Hathaway. Like, I'm just gonna go
That's right.
full sugar.
Sure. It's true. That's what we want. Wait, no, that's not what we want. That's Nick.
Okay, and how about our how are we gonna help get rid of headaches?
I have real advice. Just one sec. Go ahead, Patrick.
Okay. Again, this is what I do. You drink and you get hungover and you wake up and you're hungover, so you start drinking again, so you forget about the hangover from the night before, and then you just get a new one, and then there you go. Your headache's gone.
Huh.
Interesting.
That's sad.
So what'd you get, Tessa? It looks like you.
Okay. I saw this on TikTok. I need to put my sucker down somewhere. Just in my mouth. Okay. So for me, all my headaches are kind of like tension headaches. And it's because I'm doing a lot of this. Looking at TikTok, probably. And so this is a nice stretch. This is just a pair of sweatpants, but you can take a towel. You can take whatever makes sense. You wrap one side this way, and then like this, and then you just very gently stretch your neck. Very gently. And look up.
Oh.
And then you do it on the other side too. Very gently. You're not trying to pop your neck or anything. You're just doing a nice stretch. And honestly, it relieves so much tension, and that's usually what's causing your headache.
The advice presented in this broadcast is intended for entertainment purposes only.
I was just gonna piggyback off of Tessa. I have a massage gun here.
Is that?
And you just-
Oh.
Oh.
Wait, Tessa, walk me through this.
Okay. Put it on like a scarf. And then you take, so then your right hand, you lift it and pull it over your head. And then your left one, you kind of pull it also. Yeah.
What?
Feels good.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Good, huh?
Oh my God, no more headaches.
They're gone, baby.
Wow, that was good. That was great. Oh, wow.
You know what I do? I don't know. Can I?
Yeah, hop
Yeah.
in.
I actually know a lot
Of
about.
course.
Yeah, I know a lot about getting headaches and what you should do. I kind of use Tessa's trick also. So you can, again, like a pair of sweats or a hoodie, like what I'm using right now. And what you do
Oh,
is
no.
you put it around
Are you?
like this.
Oh, no.
And then you
Yeah.
just once around, and then you just do this.
You
And
strike.
then, and then
No,
you just
Brian.
keep pulling
No.
until you go night-night. And your head does not hurt after that. It's
Your neck does?
no neck pain, no head pain, no nothing.
Oh,
pain.
it just makes all of the pain go away.
Yeah, it just goes. You just go night night.
Goes
That's
away.
it.
I was gonna say
Forever.
get some more sleep, but that's great. And there are adult activities you can do that release hormones to get rid of your headache, and part of it involves choking. So there you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
is nice.
Mignon
I'm
was
gonna
happy. It was getting sexy for a second, and then she's like, and then it took
Oh, and then it got dark.
Okay.
Man, everyone should take their pants off right now. Put it around your neck.
And if
This
you're like
is the
me
best.
and you're not wearing pants,
It
try
works.
something else.
Oh, great. Oh, man.
I
Great
usually-
advice.
I usually use my underwear. That's what I use to
Why
autoerotic.
is your underwear this long?
Long johns.
Because I'm old, Tessa. Because I'm old.
There's a little
Oh,
flap in the back.
pantaloon.
Yeah, they're
Trap door.
they're red, and I got them at a miner store when I was prospecting for gold.
Oh.
16 tons. What'd you get?
This is all very good advice. Very good advice.
The advice presented in this broadcast is intended for entertainment purposes only.
I mean, this has to be true. It said in Evan's smooth VO voice.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I want Evan to talk dirty in this voice.
The advice presented in this broadcast is intended for entertainment purposes only.
That's for Brian's
should be
OnlyFans.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah. Yeah, don't take Evan's source of income, which is
Right, yeah.
his voice only OnlyFans.
Voice only fans. He could probably make money off of that. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
Oh, for sure. If there were still like phone lines, like the sexy phone lines,
Yeah.
he'd be a millionaire.
Megan wants to know why you're not wearing pants at the comedy spot.
Because this is a comedy show. I don't wear pants when my friends come over for advice. I'm not wearing pants now.
I had to build Dayna her own booth in the comedy spot so she could keep her pants off when she came to film shows.
There's no plastic seating. No plastic seating.
Yeah.
It's all soft.
It really constricts my brain energy when my pants are on.
Yeah.
I need 'em. Okay. Well, what do you got over there, Brian?
I was just laughing because Mike wants us to produce a show where Evan just reads 50 Shades of Grey.
Yes.
Ooh. Or
That's a
Twilight. Uh-oh.
Ooh, or Twilight. That would be good too.
Premiering next Tuesday night. Sexy Twilight, read by Evan.
Evan.
Only like one of the voices is sexy and one of the voices is like Daffy Duck or something.
Yeah, you have to pick. It's either the entire book sexy or the entire book. What's
yeah.
his name? That he's like, ah!
Gilbert Godfrey.
Gilbert Godfrey. Yeah.
Oh my God. That was good.
Tim actually wants this to be a thing.
Yes. And the Pokemon Go dating app. Let's do that.
That's not a bad idea, actually.
It's
but-
really good. It's really good.
Yeah.
All ideas that we're generating on this show are property of this show, and you have to pay us
Yeah.
for them. to
Yes.
Get a cut.
Yeah.
Story time with Evan.
Okay. Well, I think we're at the end of our time.
No.
This is great.
Wait.
Oh.
No.
I want more pant stretches. I want more
We
pants.
need more.
Yeah.
I just want to say a big thank you to Tessa and Justine and Patrick for hanging out with me today and being the first group of friends to give advice to all of you.
Yeah, that was really good.
Aww.
I think, Tyler's here and he's very happy that you guys are here. He says he can't stay, but tell Tessa, Justine, Dayna, and Patrick they are the funniest people I know. Brian, you're okay too. So
Oh.
Aww.
Oh, he's being cheeky. He's being cheeky.
We wouldn't have all the fun topics for advice on here if Brian wasn't here to do all this.
read. If Brian wasn't here to read.
It takes a lot
No
of
one
tech
does it better.
knowledge to get all the bits and pieces so that like the easy part can be reading and off the screen.
Oh, Missy said she raises her Diet Mountain Dew to you all.
We didn't help her one bit, I see. We did
Yeah,
not help her one bit.
Brian, you're a great reader. Thanks a lot.
Thank you everybody for being here tonight and for giving us all your things, your advice. Next week we'll be back. We're gonna have a special topic for the next few weeks. So next week's topic is gonna be friendship. So think of your things you need advice about from your friends, and we'll see you here next time.
All right.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.